Hi, I'm Elizabeth Njoroge and I am in the November issue of Parents Magazine. This month we're celebrating single parenthood, and my message to all the single parents out there is that it takes a village to raise a child, and therefore I encourage all of you to build your village and surround your child with lots of people who love them and care for them just like you do.
Hi guys, welcome to our November 2021 cover shoot. My name is Hayat and I'm joined by the lovely Elizabeth. Maybe you could do a little intro.
Hi everybody, I am Elizabeth Njoroge and I'm really happy to be featured in the November 2021 Parents Magazine. I am a mum, I'm a sister, a daughter, and I look after many children. I teach them music and hope that I can change their lives doing that.
All right, so Elizabeth, maybe to start us off, you can tell us about your motherhood journey and how it started, and generally how the experience has been for you.
I am a mother to a daughter called Wanjiku, who is 8 years old. She was born in 2013 when I was 42. So I'm actually quite an old mom. I'm 50 now. Mm-hmm. It has been one wonderful journey, a whirlwind. Many highs, many lows, but I love being a mom. It's the best thing that has ever happened to me.
Okay, so maybe you can tell me at that point where you realized that you're going to be a mom, what was the general feeling, the headspace that you were in?
When I learned that I was going to be a mom in 2012, actually, September 2012, I was thrilled. Mm-hmm. I was very happy and I was very excited about this new journey that was about to begin.
Mm-hmm. All right. And at that point, what kind of support system did you have? Did you have, fears, reservations?
Of course, as a single mom, there are fears that come up naturally. However, I have been very fortunate in that I call it my village, mm-hmm. That helps me bring up my daughter. Mm-hmm. There is my sister, my mom, and some very good friends who all feel like they're all Wanjiku's mom. Mm-hmm. And they help me bring her up, and they have made the burden much lighter, and I am very grateful for them.
Okay, so maybe you could tell us a little bit more about the ways in which they come in and plug into your life and Wanjiku's life.
Well, as a single mom, you can't be everywhere at the same time, and you have to work. So sometimes I may need them to help me pick her up from school. My work sometimes requires me to travel out of town, out of the country even, and I have depended very heavily on particularly my sister, mm-hmm. to take over the role as her mom, take her to hospital when she's fallen sick, pick her up from school, go for teachers' meetings, those sort of things. And they also, take her out on her birthday. Mm-hmm. So we celebrate her together. So it's really truly a village that brings Wanjiku up.
Okay, right, and we've obviously seen her and interacted with her, and she's very lively.
You can say that again. A polite way of saying that.
How do you keep up?
Whoa, especially at 50. It is a challenge, I won't lie. That's one of the regrets of having her late, especially such an energetic child. Keeping up with her and, Mama, let's go jump on the trampoline. Mama, jump in the pool. I'm like, I'm going to die if I try and do that. But, finding ways, you have to be very quick about how to get out of these things that physically you can't do, but she expects you to do. Mm-hmm. But it's still a joy. She has made me younger. She's made me want to be healthier. That's true. Mm-hmm. Because I feel, when she's 18, I'll be 60. And so I need to be a very healthy person. I really have to look after myself for her. I do want to see her into adulthood, see her, if I'm lucky, to be a grandmother. That means I have to look after me too. So, those sort of things have been changed by being a mom.
Okay. And what kind of relationship do you guys have?
Oh, it's hot. That's the word I'll use. It's full of, we're both very dramatic, creative, passionate people. So when it's good, it's wonderful. And when it's horrible, it's horrible. We love to each other dearly, but, we can also have some crazy fights.
Okay, all right. So you're a musician. Does she take after you?
Maybe she does, but she chooses to rebel. And, I used to force it, but I've decided not to force it. However, she's definitely a creative, very, very much visually. And the gift that God gave her was her body. So she's very athletic, and she's also a fantastic dancer. In fact, you should get her to dance for you. She's really, genuinely a very, very good dancer.
Okay, all right. And what kind of values are you just trying to instill in her as she grows up?
We are both very privileged and very grateful for let me say I am. I don't know. I don't think she understands what we're very lucky to have. And so I want her to grow up, one, to be very grateful, but also to give back, and not to be a person who just takes and takes, but a person who also gives back to community. I want her to make a difference in whichever way it is, and to be a positive impact on this world.
Okay. So my last question would be, there's a lot of single parents, so maybe a word of encouragement or some advice, things you picked up from your village, so maybe that as we
one thing I always say, especially as a single mom, when your child is sick, especially at night, you're alone with a sick child who's vomiting, who's got a fever, it's such a long night. But the morning always comes, and it's going to be okay. And I think that's my message, that morning will come and it's going to be okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.